So as we were reviewing those 200 and more emotions, we looked at the positive and the negative. A lot of times it didn't seem to make sense to keep those negative emotions in because most people probably don't hate a company or something along those lines. But we noticed if we're looking at certain people, we can actually see a different emotional mind share where their negative emotions are much more prominent than the others. So we did a study with one of our clients where we looked at their loyalists, their supporters, their customer base, and then we went out and we got people who were detractors. They didn't like this company. And when we did the emotional mind share and the emotion activity, we noticed that the negative emotions were 2 to 3 times more prominent in those detractors than they were in the supporters. And then we were able to go through the open ends and try to find out, okay, what's causing that frustration? What's causing that anxiety? So we could work with the client to develop strategies to reduce those negative emotions and get those detractors jumping over the fence to be supporters.
Yep. And we're starting to see that a lot in some of our customer service aspects where we have clients in the customer service business or call center kind of environment where they're fielding complaints, fielding negative activity. How do you try to not flip it, but at least sort of diffuse some of that negative emotion? And that's where we're starting to do a little bit of what Joe just mentioned there as well.
And one of the most flexible things about this is we're no longer working with stated data. We're not looking at on a scale of 1 to 5, how happy are you? We have model data that we can apply additional analyses on to get additional insights from that. We can add a turf on to the results that we get from our emotional mind share. We could do correspondence analysis and perceptual maps where you can look to see what emotion am my company most related to and where am I struggling? Where are the other competitors? What do people feel about them?
So basically our mantra as a company that we've been pushing is really sort of shifting a little bit. But we're really trying to figure out understanding those emotions, right? We can't just ignore the emotion side of things. So now we feel pretty good that we can at least take a look at it, make some sense of it, do it in a quantitative manner, and do it in a survey-based manner that is much more scalable and practical for most people.